Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Salinas and I will be teaching you guys about Peru's disaster management system. Peru is the third largest country in South America. It borders the Pacific Ocean to the west, Ecuador and Colombia to the north, Brazil to the east, Bolivia to the southeast, and Chile to the south. The geography and climate within Peru is very diverse due to its three main regions which are nothing like each other. The coast is hot and dry and includes beaches, deserts, and fertile land. The highlands is cool and full of mountains, while the jungle features a tropical climate and vegetation. Consequently, Peru is considered a very hazard-prone country. Due to its diverse geography, Peru has been struck by a wide array of natural disasters, such as earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, landslides, floods, and droughts. The three most common are floods, landslides, and earthquakes, each of which, on average, occur about once a year. On May 31st, 1970, an earthquake, which came to be known as the Great Peruvian Earthquake, struck Peru. This earthquake remains one of the largest catastrophes to affect Peru in its modern history, killing an estimated 70,000 people and affecting a total of 3 million. Unsurprisingly, the Peruvian population criticized the management of the disaster. So in response to this criticism, in 1972, Peru created the National Disaster Prevention and Response System. Following further disaster management failures, in 1987, the National Institute for Civil Defense was formed, and in 1991, the National Civil Defense System was set up to integrate disaster prevention and response into the National Development Planning. Finally, in 2002, they realized that their system needed to be decentralized, so they created the Regional Civil Defense Committees. Nowadays, the disaster management has a nice hierarchical structure in place, starting with the Multi-Sectoral Disaster Prevention and Response Commission, followed by the INDECI, and ending with the Regional, Provincial, and District Civil Defense Committees. Peru has been able to install a bottom-up implementation pattern. The response and recovery actions are triggered by the local government, as the District Civil Defense Committees are the first responders. Yet, if the scale of the incident surpasses the district committee's capacity, the responsibility then falls on the provincial committee, and so on until a national state of emergency is declared. After a disaster strikes, governmental agencies, NGOs, the military, and international organizations all help out with the recovery. Peru's biggest obstacle is its lack of money. Lots of people are below the poverty line and live in slums that are easily destroyed by a natural disaster. Additionally, a lot of regional committees lack the financial resources. The system's first real test came after an earthquake in 2007. It turned out to be a disappointment, as regional governments did not have adequate information on needs and did not have the financial capacities to respond well. They needed help from the military and international organizations. There was a lack of coordination between disaster managers. Overall, response struggled until the UN Disaster Assessment and Coordination Team got to Peru to help with coordination and provide technical advice. All in all, about 600 people died. In conclusion, Peru's disaster management system is headed in the right direction. The system has a nice structure, with each level having a good sense of their responsibilities. The changes made to their disaster management system show that Peru has learned from their previous failures. Yet, Peru's biggest obstacle is its lack of resources. Perhaps more disaster experience and financial help would help establish this disaster management system as one of the better ones. Here are my references. And thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation.